Welcome back to HamaJoys.net. Today we're taking a look at the HTC Wildfire. Bit of an unboxing. I have actually opened the box and I've got the battery in it and running. But if we have a look at the device, it's a very nice... The Wildfire is what I would consider more the budget range. Kind of a budget version of the Desire perhaps. We can see there we have got a 5 megapixel camera with a flash. There's the micro USB, the volume rocker, the headphone jack, the power on button. It's got the same back release as the Desire, which I'm not a fan of. You know, you have to basically rip the back off. And in fact, a lot of the front comes with it on this one. The battery, when I opened it, was already installed, but it had this just stopping it from actually connecting to anything, so you have to pull the battery out, remove this, pull the battery back in. I've since booted it up and logged in, so we're all ready to go, but that's all I have done so far. So turn it back on. It's a familiar looking screen. I'm not putting my SIM card in just yet, only if I already have connected it to my Wi-Fi though. So quite a familiar looking desktop as well, especially for Desire owners. As I say, it's literally in the state that it comes in. Those that have seen HTC Sense before will be very familiar with all of this, and this is the first time I'm using it as well. Like I said, I've literally just logged in and that's it. It looks, it feels quite snappy, the screen feels nice. I'm thinking back to an HTC Tattoo that I've used, and I didn't like the feel of this. The screen itself felt plasticky. I managed to scratch it with minimal effort basically, but this is feels much more robust, feels a bit more like the Desire screen, which is good. Again, there's nothing new in the operating system really that I'm going to show you that you won't have seen before. It's all the usual stuff. It's a little more squat, that power bar, than I'm used to though. The buttons along the bottom, they're all soft keys, which is interesting. So I remember commenting with the with the Desire, they went to an optical trackpad, but they put physical buttons in. How does that make sense? So with the Nexus One, you've got the optical buttons with the physical trackpad. The Desire kind of reversed that, and well, which do you want, one or the other? And they have with this one, they've gone with the optical buttons and the optical trackpad, and you know, they seem pretty responsive. The plus side of the Nexus One buttons, these do respond almost instantly. With the Nexus One, you do have to kind of, well, you've got to aim just slightly above the button, but this one, it does work. Tapping on the button itself comes straight up. Okay, some of the specs for the Wildfire. It's got a 240 by 320 capacitive screen. It's basically 10.7 centimeters high, so it's only like a centimeter and a bit smaller than the Desire, and 6 centimeters wide. It's actually slightly, like half a millimeter, wider than the Desire, according to the specs. This is 5 megapixel camera with the flash that we've already seen. ROM is half a gig and RAM is 384. So let's have a quick look at what's in the actual box. Come on. There we go. So obviously that's where the phone itself would fit. Got all the usual. Does anyone ever read these? Anyone? Warranty statement, quick starter guide. I can't imagine people ever really read those. Safety, and safety, I better read the safety guide. Accessories, I don't need this, I've got eBay. What's that about? HTC void. Is that supposed to be stuck? Oh, interesting. That's what's on the outside. So in theory, I can stick this back over and sell it as new. That's a little odd. Okay, what do we have here? Let's break it open and have a look. Maybe this is maybe it's in the accessories bit telling me what it is, but I've disregarded. I really should actually look up what that is. Mind you, this is extra accessories, isn't it, rather than what I've got in the box. Quick start guide is going to be in there, perhaps. Here's me cussing it, and I've never seen whatever that item is. Oh, I'm going to leave it for now. Someone will tell me in the comments of the video, I'm sure. It's just got a USB input. What is that for? Look. Unless it's maybe it buddies up with. No, that's just me. That's me micro USB. Ah, there we go. Look, so it's just a charger basically. It connects into the. Connects in there, and the headphones. So, got to say, pretty boring. All the standard stuff. If we just compare the Wildfire to the Nexus One, I suppose, to get a bit of a comparison. So, they're much the same thickness, but as you can see, quite a bit shorter. There is a slight lip again at the front, like they just did with the Desire. So, I mean, yeah, it's not. When you look at it like that, you see there's not really that much difference in size between them. But on its own, it does look a bit smaller and a bit sort of easier to handle. Anyway, that's just a quick look at the device. I'll be, as you would expect, I'll have a review up on hemodroids.net in the next day or two. I'll see if I can bear to use something this small as my main device for a couple of days and see how I get on, I suppose. And I'll report back my findings in the next couple of days. My name's Andy, this is hemodroids.net.